We aren't on the verge of an authoritarian takeover. We are in it. It's not too late to stop it. The people still hold the cards here. But I worry that our leaders and our citizens just compartmentalize each day. Yesterday's assault on democracy is forgotten as we awake to a new outrage. And so I want to spend just a few minutes spelling out for you Trump's detailed plan to end our democracy so that you see how grave this moment is. Step one. Convert the judiciary to a political witch hunt operation. Every dictator needs to use the legal system to punish dissent from political opponents and reward illegality from loyalists. That is what's happening here at scale at the Department of Justice. The January 6 rioters pardoned, New York Mayor Adams given immunity for corruption after he pledges allegiance to Trump. Comey indicted, charges being readied against Schiff and James and Soros. The purpose here isn't to lock up every single one of Trump's political opponents. It's to scare people into silence. And there's just no doubt that it's working. There are people who are choosing to stay on the sidelines or to not tell the truth about Trump because they don't want to end up in his legal crosshairs. Step two, build a state-run media. To end democracy, you just can't have a free press. And so Trump, with help from his allied billionaires, is creating a network of media properties that will spread Trump's story and suppress criticism. Right now, he's using the FCC to bully TV stations into dropping shows that are critical of Trump.
And I've been very clear. From the moment that I have become chairman of the FCC, these companies can find ways to change conduct and take action. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
His closest allies just bought CBS and installed a new right-wing head of news. They're on the verge of owning TikTok and CNN too. The billionaire owners of the big social media platforms are increasingly under his thumb as he promises rewards for them if they do his bidding. Step three, use the military to punish political opposition. That's what the troop and ICE deployments to Los Angeles and Chicago and Portland are about.
And we're going to straighten them out one by one. That's a war, too. It's a war from within.
It sends a signal to places where opposition to Trump is the strongest that if you're too loud in your political speech, troops and tear gas and midnight helicopter raids are on their way. It has nothing to do with public safety. It's just about political intimidation. Step four. You seize control of government spending and taxation. Our founding fathers watched the British king use spending and taxes to reward friends, to punish critics, and so they intentionally gave the power to spend and tax to Congress, not to the president. But Trump is seizing that power, and so far, the Supreme Court, packed with his loyalists, it's allowing it. Trump is cutting off funding for states represented by Democrats. He's exempting friendly corporate allies from the tariffs. It's all a means to bully people into submission. Step five, you cook the books and you rig the rules. Destroying truth is really essential to totalitarianism. So that's why Trump is banning reporters he doesn't like from the White House.
Nobody has the right to go into the Oval Office and ask the President of the United States questions. We reserve the right to decide who gets to go into the Oval Office.
That's why he's telling journalists that they can't report on military operations unless they're given explicit permission. That's why he fired the head of labor statistics for telling the truth about the bad economy and installing a loyalist there instead who's just going to issue fake numbers. When the truth dies and the regime rigs all the information, it's really hard for a democracy to survive. And if you can't win elections under the current rules, you just create new rules. That's what Trump is doing. That's why he's changing congressional district lines as we speak, so that even if the majority of people oppose him and his party, his allies, still win elections. You can't see the indictment of Comey or the cancellation of Kimmel or the troops in Chicago as different events. They are all part of the same story, all a result of the implementation of a well-thought-out plan to destroy American democracy and create a new set of rules where Trump and his allies can rule forever. I know it often feels easier to assume the best, not the worst, or to just close the door as the storm descends. But think about how we will feel if this 250-year experiment disappears on our watch and we didn't do all that we could simply because we didn't want to face the hard reality. The authoritarian takeover isn't coming, it's here. But we can mobilize, we can organize, peacefully but forcefully. It's not too late.
It's not too late. So look, a lot of things are changing, everyone. A lot of things are changing. So Senator Chris Murphy, I believe, has the right stance on this, has the right take on this. He knows just how dangerous this is. And so here he is explaining to all of us, okay, grab your tea, grab your coffee, have a seat, and just listen. Roll it, Andy.